So about yesterday.
Explain myself. You said you care for me better.
Louisiana.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Arie, and in this one I'm going to be talking about some of the mistakes that I see some of you guys doing in terms of your Facebook ads, and then I'll also talk about how you can master the art of Facebook ads. It sounds corny, but it's true. You do need to treat it kind of like an art, because that is what it is. And by the way, I do want to address, I know I didn't make a video yesterday. On my Instagram story, I kind of let you guys know a little bit of why I didn't make a video, and long story short, essentially, I just had like a really busy day, but then halfway through the day, I was just like, man, I just don't want to do any more work for today. So I went to the skate park and I skated for like 5 hours, and then I came back and I just hung out with my girlfriend. We went out to eat and we just had a good time. So that is why I didn't make a video. But today, like I said, back on the daily content grind. I promised I'd make a video for this morning, so here we are. And yeah, so let's just get right into it. And by the way, guys, some of these mistakes that I'm gonna list off are gonna be things that I've found from personal experience, okay? It doesn't speak for anybody's method, so if somebody does something that I don't necessarily agree with, it doesn't mean that it's wrong. It just means that I haven't found success with it, and I have tested thousands of different ad set variations, so trust me, I speak out of experience, not out of just whatever, okay? Because a lot of people, you know, say a lot of things, but they don't always test exactly what they're, you know, criticizing others for. So just wanted to make that point really quickly. But the first thing, guys, is gonna be not optimizing your conversion ads for purchases. And I know that's like super controversial, so that's why I wanted to start with the first one right away, because a lot of people criticize the fact that, you know, myself and other very successful e-commerce entrepreneurs, we all start with the purchase conversion rather than viewed content or add to carts. And here's kind of the logic behind that to me. What you're choosing in that point on your ad set is what you want Facebook to go out there and find you and optimize for. So yes, I do understand why people might think, oh, well, I don't have any data on my pixel. How could Facebook possibly find me purchases if I don't have any purchase data? You know, it's obviously much easier to get viewed content conversions than purchase, and same with add to cart, and that's true. But here's the thing, guys, Facebook is very smart. When you tell it to get you purchases, it'll look for those pockets of people that purchase. So that's what I've seen. I've tested this on a new pixel and everything, and this is why I preach this, okay? And also, you know, even if you did start with viewed content because of the pixel not being optimized, why would it be beneficial for you to optimize for viewed content? That's just the way that I think about it, you know? A viewed content essentially is worthless if it doesn't convert. So if you're getting a lot of viewed contents, I mean, that's one of the biggest things, you know, people just don't look at the right data. You know, link clicks, yeah, it has a little bit of significance, but it doesn't matter if you get 1,000 link clicks for $5 if none of it converted, right? So I don't recommend that you try to optimize for viewed content, just because I just don't see the benefit in, you know, having your pixel being really good at getting you viewed content, you know, because like I said, that doesn't always convert. I always just start with purchases, and I make a ton of ad sets all optimized for purchase. Now, that being said, guys, once you do find a winner and get like a bunch of purchases, I would mess around with duplicating some of your winning ad sets into new ad sets with different optimizations. So maybe in a new winning ad set, you will try viewed content or add to cart or even initiated checkouts. But I just always start out with purchases no matter what, even with a fresh pixel. That's how I did it with Trend Cove, that's how I did it with my main store, and that's how I've always done it and how I will continue to do it until it no longer works. So trust me, it's been proven to me that this works, so that is why I preach it. So that's the first thing, guys. I would strongly urge you to test purchase conversion with your conversion ads. The second thing that I see a lot is actually people making your ad copy too salesy. And I know that sounds really weird because obviously you're trying to sell a product, but this is something I see all the time. People make it look like you know, you're like 50% off, only 100 left, get yours here, buy it now, buy it now. And to most people that looks amazing, and that's what's like being taught, but that does not work as well as if you make it look like you're kind of just showing something cool. And that is the same reason why I always run things through a fan page, because through a fan page it doesn't seem like you're trying to sell your audience something. It seems like they're like you're just showing them something that's really cool that they might relate to, and then it works so much better at a psychological level, because then they will click the video, then your video will have a much higher click-through rate. People will engage with the video more, which will in turn get you more sales in the long run. So that is why I always make my ad copy just kind of, you know, I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool, this pocket fishing rod, you can take it anywhere, it's so convenient, check it out here. That's kind of how I do it. I don't say it's 50% off, there's only 100 left for 24 hours, guys, you gotta get it now. You know, like, that's not, I do that in my product description, but I don't do that through my ad copy, okay? So that's something to note. That's just something we've been doing for a while now, and it has continued to work. You know, that's the second thing. Third thing that I see is people not using the Instagram placement, guys. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how many people still don't use Instagram placement, and it kills me because literally, I always say this, and it's true, almost 80% of all my results come from Instagram nowadays, which is insane, but it's true. Instagram is a much more visual platform than Facebook, even though Facebook is trying to get to that point. Instagram is the place to go where you want to look at pictures and videos, well, also YouTube. And that is why I love running Instagram ads and Instagram placement with all my ad sets, because an ad on Instagram looks so much better, in my opinion, than it does on Facebook. It just looks seamless. It looks like it comes from a page that you're following. So that is why I love the Instagram placement. And guys, if you're not testing the Instagram placement, you're really leaving a lot of money on the table. So please promise me that you'll start doing that. So those are kind of the three things that I see most, and just kind of 3 tips that I would recommend you start doing. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about like kind of what it takes to master Facebook ads. So essentially, guys, I've been doing this for a very long time, almost 2 years. And like I said, guys, we've made thousands of ad sets, a ton of different variations. We've tested so many different things, and that is what it takes. Okay, so what I propose you do is, you know, you kind of follow the take action challenge that I've been preaching about, and start making ad sets every single day. No matter what your budget is, every day I know you can squeeze in an extra $3 a day or $5 a day to make one new ad set. And trust me, when you do this and you start looking at data every single day, you'll start getting so much better at Facebook ads. Like, you will, everything will start coming together, and you'll finally have that click, like that click in your brain that just, you know, now you'll finally start understanding separate things, and you won't have to go out there and watch videos about how to make sales through Facebook or whatever, because you will be able to do it by yourself. You'll be able to see your ads and look at your ad sets and look at what's working, what isn't, and you'll be able to determine why things are working or not. So I urge you to make an ad set almost every day. I mean, even if you're not having success, you know, you gotta cut your ad sets that are not doing good and make new ones. You always have to stay on your toes when it comes to Facebook ads, and that is how you will improve and master the art of Facebook ads. So trust me, guys, that is what it's gonna take. And also, it's gonna take time. So it takes roughly 60 days to develop like a habit. So, you know, in 60 days, you'll be able to master Facebook ads, in my opinion. I mean, not master to the fullest extent. There's no true mastering of Facebook ads. There's always new things that you can learn, but you'll get to a point where, like I said, you'll start understanding everything in a much deeper level, and when you get to that point, trust me, you'll start getting so much more value out of even my videos. Like, I bet there's so many things that I've mentioned in my videos that you just didn't even notice or thought about because you just don't have the experience with Facebook ads. So please just start being more consistent with creating ads and looking at your data, and be more proactive in terms of, you know, the learning that you're doing on Facebook ads. And don't base it just off of videos that you watch on YouTube, because like I said, you'll just get information overload. So many people preaching so many different things. So just stick to one thing and really just try to understand what's going on with your ads. And it will take time. It will take, you know, like I said, like 60 days probably of making ad sets every day for you to truly understand what's going on. But once you do, it will be so much better and more rewarding, because you'll be more confident in your ads. You'll be more confident in your ability to make sales through ads, which is so important, guys, because when it comes to Facebook ads, a lot of the times, all you really need is to just go for it, okay? But many people are very scared to spend money and lose money, and that's completely understandable. That was me for a very long time. But in order to see massive success with Facebook ads, you will need to go for it. But you won't be able to truly go for it unless you understand what's going on. So guys, that is my biggest tip to you right now. Make sure you take action today, okay? Take Action Challenge is going strong in the Facebook group, guys. So many people are getting amazing results, and that is why I always encourage you to go join the Facebook groups, because it's such an awesome little like learning environment for so many people. I'm so happy with it. So definitely go check that out. Honestly, once it reaches like 2,000 or 3,000 people, I'll probably stop accepting people for a while just so that it doesn't get too saturated with people. But for now, it's still open and it's all good, and it's just an amazing place to be. Everybody in there is literally, a lot of people in there are actually getting results and helping others, which is amazing. But guys, if you like this content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. The daily content grind doesn't stop, except for yesterday, but like I said, I kind of explained why that happened, so hopefully you understand. But make sure, like I said, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm dropping daily content. The value is not gonna stop anytime soon, so make sure that you're tuning in every single day. Join the notification squad. Why wouldn't you? You wanna know when I upload. And that is all I got for you today, guys. Thanks for the constant support. I appreciate it more than you would ever know. But that's all I got for today, guys. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace out.